up, y'all, and welcome to my channel. Now today's video is going to be something totally different from what I normally do. I'm always on here slaying and beating a face, but today's video is going to be about how to wrap your wigs and weaves for bedtime. What you're going to need in order to wrap your hair up at night is going to just be your go-to scarf and a weave brush. So if you're ready, let's jump right into it. It's equal. It is the Freedom Part lace front wig. Now this wig does come with two combs in the front, a comb in the back, and adjustable straps. This wig I got from my local beauty supply store. This wig was only $34.99. So if you girls are like me and want to be beauties but on a budget, then this wig is the wig for you. Now this wig does say it's in the color OT27, but my wig is OT30. The OT27 is my daughter's wig. This is the one she is currently wearing now, but I couldn't find my card, so I used hers. But it's the same exact wig. All right, so jumping right into it, I'm going to show you how I wrap my hair at night before bed. So what you want to do is just split the hair on both sides, right down the middle. Just split it. So we're going to start by just detangling this hair. And this hair is very long. Let me show you guys if you can see this hair. It goes all the way down, like past my butt. I mean, this hair is like about 30 inches long. I want to say it's about 30 inches long. And it is very free-flowing. It's a very nice wig. The hair is very soft, and this is a synthetic wig. It resembles and mimics human hair to the T. It's very soft to touch, and the wig is very flowing. This is a thick wig. It's not really thin, and it has a lot of bounce and body to it. So we just gonna start off by starting with the ends, and we're gonna work our way up. Just detangling the hair. You want to get the hair combed out. Make sure you don't have any kinks, tangles, knots, or anything in this hair. And I'm going to show you a quick and easy, maybe 10-minute, 7 minutes if you're quick, way to wrap your hair. Look how free-flowing and bouncy this hair is. I love this hair. It's one of my go-to favorite wigs. When I just want to have long hair and I don't care, this is the wig that I get. Okay, so now that we got the hair all detangled, I'm just going to throw that behind because we're going to be working our way around to one side. So I like to start by, and as you can see, I did create baby hairs on my wig. The wig does not come with a baby hair, so you have to custom your baby hairs to your own liking. This is just what I did, and this is how I like to wear mine. You can do yours any type of way. If you like baby hairs, make them. And if you don't, you can skip this step completely. But we are combing all of our hair over to one side, detangling as we go. And we're going to be smoothing the hair down to create a flat, smooth wrap all the way around. Now we will be doing one of those traditional beehive type wraps. So this is how I get my wrap started. Just swinging all the hair around to one side and detangling it down as I go. Now that we have all of that together, we're going to start the wrapping process. Now this hair will be wrapped in 4 separate sections. Still detangling to make sure I get every hair at the end detangled. 4 separate sections. So what I mean 4 separate sections, we're just going to take a small section here. This will be our first one. And we're just going to comb it out all the way up to the root. And what you want to do is take this hair with the comb by the root, and you want to swing the hair around, holding and brushing out. Holding and brushing out. When your hair gets here, you want to just grab it with the weave brush, and brush it on around. Brushing it on around and smoothing with the opposite hand. smoothing and following that brush around. So you're doing the brush smooth method. Something I just made up, but it works. We're doing the brushing and smoothing method. So let me show you how the first section looks. That's flowing right into the first portion that we first created. All right, going right into our second piece. Just detangling it, and this hair is very long, so please take your time. You don't have to rush. You ain't going nowhere but to bed. So take your time and get all the hairs all the way up to the root detangled. Take that brush, leaving it by the root, holding the top portion to create that beehive, and you're gonna swing the hair around. So when it gets to this point, holding, and you're dragging that hair all the way around to meet the first and the second portion. Smoothing as you go. Now you also want to make sure the top stays flat, so you can go around with the brush again to make sure that the top doesn't unravel. Holding as you go and dragging the hair around. Wrapping my hair. I've been wrapping my hair and wrapping my wigs and weaves for many of years now, so this is like second nature to me. This is very easy, but like I said, this is an easy 4-step wrapping process. See, this hair needs to be wrapped in with this section, so I'm going to just drag that in there. Smoothing as we go. Smoothing the hair. Creating a tight wrap. Smoothing as we go. I'm going to follow this brush around, smoothing the hair in. So that is now the second piece we have smoothed in. And I'm going to turn around and let you see the second piece. Let's see what we have so far. So all the hair is still going in one direction, creating that traditional beehive. I want to actually tighten this up because I didn't have it above my ear. So I'm going to tighten that part up. And this is the best way to actually wrap your hair instead of trying to gather all this hair. Because like I said, this wig that I'm working with today is a 30-inch long wig. So it is to be very messy to try to wrap it all just in one big whop. It will never work. It'll fall apart and hair be everywhere. So you want to do it in a controlled, setting, controlled method. That way you can have control over the whole head, section by section. Smoothing and wrapping as you go. All right, now this is our third section. So we actually are going to place that part right in front of the ear, smoothing out the hair. And with this brush, right there by the root, we're dragging that hair around. When it gets back here by this ear, just get it with the brush, smoothing and dragging it around with the other hand. Smoothing, following that brush, dragging it around. Smoothing, following the brush and pulling it through. Making sure that top stays tight, holding that and pulling it around. Holding that and pulling it around. Hopefully girls are learning something and how to wrap your hair. I'm actually in the process of trying to teach my daughter how to wrap her hair because she has the same hair in, and hers is that OT 30 or 27 that I showed you on the card. Mine is the OT 30, but hers is the same exact length as mine's, and so she needs to be able to learn how to manage her hair at night. So this is our final and last portion. I'm going to place that in front of the ear, smoothing the hair from the root, grabbing it and pulling it around. around, smoothing with the opposite hand as you pull the hair through. Smoothing and following the brush around. Holding the hair as you go, because you don't want the hair to fall apart or fall back out. So you want to hold the hair and follow the brush all the way around. I'm just making sure I got all the hair smoothed in the way I want it. And I think it looks rather good. So, smoothing that around. And don't worry if you get hairs out of place like this. This is what this smoothing and brushing method you're doing is for. You can just keep smoothing and brushing around to your liking until it's to your desired look. And I just want to go around my head like that. Make sure everything is locked in and it's tight. I think that's okay. I'm not even really worried about these little hairs. I'm worried about the bulk hair and the majority of the hair. So I'm going to give you a turn around and let you see how it looks from the back. Hopefully it looks pretty decent. Hopefully you girls found this video helpful. So next we're going to go in with our bedtime scarf. And I just folded my scarf into a large triangle shape. And with the bottom of the scarf is what I'm going to place in the front. And put that tail flap in the back. And that way I don't have a crease or a bump in the front of my head. So you just want to crisscross in the back, not even tying it into a knot or anything. I just crisscrossed it. And then I'm gathering the tail end and just pulling it down just to make sure the top of our hair is tight. Pulling down on the tail. Then I'll go ahead and tie this in the little bow in the front. Not tying it too tight because right here you don't want your hair underneath the scarf to have that crease. And also you don't want it tight because you would have a headache. You would get a headache just from the scarf being tied too tight. So you want to tie it comfortably and, you know, loosely but not too loose where it's going to come off your head in the middle of the night. Just enough so your head can still breathe and you won't get a headache, but secure enough where it won't, you know, fall off. Okay, and I just tuck my little bows. So that with the tail end, just give it a little twirl around your finger. Is what I do. Then right here, I'll just tuck it. And so now my hair is secure for night, for bedtime. It's not going anywhere. And this is my bedtime how to wrap your weave routine. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please hit the like button. Please comment in the comment section below. And also, please, please, please subscribe to my channel and watch me grow. So thanks guys again. And if you find this video helpful, come on back and we'll be ready to view in the next video. See you guys again. Talk to you later.